Hey everybody, Arthur here with another hunt video. That's right, I got up this morning getting ready to head out. I think I'm going to hit up a Target because I haven't really been finding much at stores really. I'm only going to record when I get in there if there's actually something to record. I don't think you guys really want to see barren, empty peg hooks of the same figures over and over again. If that's your cup of tea, please comment down below if you want to see the barren wastelands of Targets and see the same figures that people show up on their stuff. Like, who cares if there's a bunch of Gwenpools or Wasps or whatever? In my opinion, I don't really care about that stuff, but if you guys like it, then I'll record it. Just comment down below. And I do have a special treat for you guys. A really, really good, close friend of mine, pretty much my best friend, Ron. He ended up sending me a video from him when he was a kid in the 80s, but I'm going to call this segment Unboxing Ron.
I'm talking shoot.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
I already got this guy.
Well, we can take it back. You got $5 from Uncle Danny.
No, look at that one.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can have that
Yeah, that one looks pretty cool, didn't it?
Now this. Oh, now this I gotta say thank you.
Nothing stupid this year from Ronnie?
The Warhog. The Warhog.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter
Oh,
Warhog.
okay.
So I hope you guys liked that little snippet. My buddy sent it to me and he thought it was funny because I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. So he sent that to me and I was like, I'm totally putting it on my channel because it's just awesome. I mean, that's just straight up 80s and you can't really replace anything like that. And when I saw him and he was like, oh, I already got this, and he just tossed that Crocmaster to the side, my heart shattered. But now that I think about it, as a kid, I think I did the same thing. When you get those duplicates of figures, you're just like, oh man, because they were toys, they weren't really collectibles. You're just like getting them because they were cool, and G.I. Joes were really awesome. And I do want to give a huge shout out to Ron for sending me that video and allowing me to put it on my channel because it's awesome. And I feel everybody can relate to that clip. But let me get the heck out of this house so I can go check out that Target. The Rick and Morty area looks a little weak, you know, not much going on. Some Stranger Things stuff, you know, got the Demogorgon, Pop stuff, giant, toothless, very, very big toothless, bunch of stuff up here. Weird Lion King thing. Got Jack. Ooh, Romeo and Juliet. Fortnite's doing these things apparently. Altered Beasts. Funko's doing. They're doing this stuff on everything now. Is this going to be the new Pop? And Nate. Look at that. Got another one if you needed it. Rick and Morty Chias. This is we're hitting the Funko NECA section. And I just wanted really to do this because there's E.T. down there, but wow! That's where all the Toon Turtles are, guys. They're at my Target. And I found these. These are going to Judd, Boba, and IG-88. And then the NECA section is stacked as well. So look at all that. Here we go. Here's the new Jim Carrey that I know Ace Ventura, a lot of people were curious about. It's not bad. The 5 o'clock shadow wash gets in his teeth a little bit. Thermal Predators. Predator's crazy. We got behind him. And then some more NECA. Definitely picking up one of these guys. I got to look at the paint app, see which one looks the best. But this is crazy. I'm not into this ultimate stuff for the It because I already bought like 2 of these guys. So that's this section, guys. So I'm back home after checking out some stores. Only that one Target was bumping, and it was only that section. And I did send APB out about the turtles, about everything I saw. You know, I was actually standing in Target, I would say a good hour and a half, maybe longer, in just standing there, in that I was waiting for responses and things like that. But I did pick up some things, and picked up some things from 4 fellow collectors, and I did also let everybody I could know that was in the area that could just swing by and snag up those turtles, because, you know, that's the hotness right now. I guess everybody wants those turtles. I thankfully was able to get the San Diego Comic-Con set when that launched, so I wasn't out there struggling trying to find these turtles. And so let's go ahead and show you guys what I ended up snagging. The aisle I didn't record in because there wasn't much, but there was something that I hit up my good friend Judd. He was telling me when I did, I think it was my Boba Fett review, he was like, man, I still can't find him. I'm like, what can't you find? So I ended up picking him up Boba Fett from the Archive Wave, and got him IG-88 because I messaged him. They had a box there, they had 2 of them. I'm like, hey, what do you need? And he said those 2, which made sense. If there's 2 bosses sort of peg warming, then, you know, go with the ones that are single. And so I ended up getting those for him. So Judd, I will be getting these out to you as quickly as I can. And then I ended up picking up myself, because I was looking for the ultimate Leatherface, and I was staring at, they had 3 of them, I do believe. I was staring at these like crazy. I was hitting up Nate Simmons, aka Cindy Santana, because he's been having NECA quality issues as well. I think the Terminator he got with the cybernetic arm or whatever ended up like breaking on him. And I told him, I was like, you need to hit up NECA. He's like, well, I did it. It's still, like, a toy shouldn't break like that. So this guy's pretty cool. First time I ever seen the NECA Leatherface, and I had took a risk on this guy because his wrists here are like pretty much, like one had like the hand was sort of hanging. I didn't know if it was broken, and one has like a little bit of darkness on his arm, like smudge or burning or something happened. But the main reason is, if you guys can see it, don't know if you can see it, this alternate head, the eyes in this one was the best. The other one that had the better Leatherface had like eyes were all crazy and wonky. I'm like, I can't do the alternate head. I'll take a risk on this guy. So when I got home, I checked it out. The risk was fine. So super happy to have this guy. But definitely keep an eye out for the googly eyes on this. Keep an eye out also as well on his paint on his face and stuff. Like sometimes his teeth, or he has extra paint there. So just like overall with these figures, I mean, as a collector, and you're going to be displaying them, you want them to be keen. So be the weird guy that has like a bunch of these lined up and you're looking at them at the paint apps and stuff because you want it to be the best one. I mean, you are spending money on it. And then let's see, this was the other thing I picked up for my buddy Tony, and he is the Mint on Card Collector King. Everybody's been sort of finding this guy and even seeing him in their hunts and sort of forgetting that Tony was needing him. And so I was like, hey, you know, I see him, let me pick it up. And I had to look through each one of these guys to make sure they were super, super clean and crispy, because he needs them to be crispy because he keeps it in the package. So I made sure there's very little shelf wear and everything. And then I even did self-checkout and double bagged it for him, just because, you know, sometimes you pick him up something, you know, he'll be grateful, but sometimes I'll just be like, dude, if it's not to your cup of tea, I'll just return it, because I want to make sure you're happy with what you have. Everybody collects a different way, so can't really complain about that. And did let my buddy Kevin Womack, I hit him up. I'm like, dude, you need the turtles, but he was like totally opposite side of the town. He's like, I don't know if I'll be able to swing by. So I did find out for everybody, you guys might know it already, but the Toon Turtles, if you have one in hand and you're like, hey, I want to check another store, it doesn't show inventory. I guess, I think even NECA might have said that third-party items don't come up in their inventory. So if it says not available or out of stock or whatever, you just got to drive there. So you would think that a store like that, even having third-party options and items and stuff like that, would at least keep an inventory of them, because that's sort of insane, especially when like NECA is pretty much being very sought after for certain figures that are coming out, especially like the turtles and stuff like that. Like, why wouldn't a big company at least keep inventory on those? Because I think that was like almost like $1,000 worth of inventory. But that's, I guess, that's whatever they want to do, I suppose. But that really sums up my little hunt and little guest unboxing in a sense. I do want you guys to make sure, hit that like button if you like what you saw. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and you're checking this out, as I'm always pumping out reviews, sprinkling hunts and stuff here and there, as I just try not to be that repetitive. I'm in a Walmart, in a Target, blah, 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 blah. I can't do that for you guys. I mean, if you want that, I might be able to, but I just don't, like, when I'm in there, I'm just like, man, I don't feel like recording this stuff. It's the same crap over and over again. So I'll sprinkle in some hunts and some fun things, but you know, my main thing is reviews. So I review a variety of different things. So definitely hit that subscribe button, and you'll see me review stuff. You won't really see this mug. You'll see these hands and the figures, because the main thing when you're watching a review, you want to see that figure. You don't want to see this mug. Come on now. And I want you guys to check out Toyco, Toys and Collectibles. Both Facebook groups are down below. I post them in almost all my videos because they're awesome. It's a great company. Collecting group is really good. A lot of cool people in that group. Get in there, talk figs, trade figs, you know, really interact with fellow collector. If you're new to collecting, hey, you got to start somewhere. You know, we don't judge anybody on their collection size or anything like that. So if you have like a little shelf with a couple legends, hey, great. You know, we'll help you out. We can help expand that for you. And then you also have the Toyco pre-order group. Be in the know. In the know with your collectibles that are coming out. You know, being from Toy Fair, from pre-order groups, whatever. But Toyco is awesome because it allows you to really get the stuff delivered to your doorstep. Saves you the stress of, hey, am I going to be able to find this? Am I going to be able to obtain this? It's so nice to have that. And Andrew is an awesome guy. I'm actually going to try to do a sort of like a one-on-one on my channel with him, so you guys can really get to know what Toyco is about and why I keep talking about Toyco. Because I'm sure a lot of you that watch my stuff is like, what the is Toyco? You keep telling me to check out these groups. I go to them, that's cool, they're collecting stuff like that, but I really am going to have like a one-on-one with them and sort of have a good time with that. So I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.